Welcome to the Week 5 NFL Cursed Power Rankings episode, the only power rankings show where the curse wheel gets weaker over time. Or does it? I'll spin this little idiot at the end of the episode to see which team gets cursed. The Eagles may have survived the curse last week, but my curse might actually be like long COVID. So today we will go through my top 11 NFL teams. Whew, let's go to sports! Hey, I will have Big Dick Patreon shoutouts for all new patrons at the end of the episode, and if you want to purchase my coffee, this is my coffee company, BenchwarmerBrew.com, the cheapest way to get my coffees with the subscription service. We've got Tom Grossi's tea bags, urinating tree and 5 points, coffee blends, plus mugs, all sorts of shit there, and every order we fulfill, we make a donation through the Faya Foundation, so when you support me, you're actually supporting the world to help feed people in need. Okay, first I need to shout out Rams linebacker Bobby Wagner, whose Twitter bio reads, "Tackle everything in life." Guess what? He ain't playing around because this was Bobby Wagner dropping a shoulder on a protester at the Rams 49ers game on Monday Night Football.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
There he is. There he is. Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's what we're talking about. Wagner,
Bobby.
a veteran.
I miss when fans running on the field didn't have a message. I want to live in a world where they are just drunk and hopefully naked. Now, had Bobby been able to hit Deebo Samuel like that on Monday Night Football, maybe the Rams would have sniffed the top 10. There are currently 15 2-2 teams in the NFL. Gross. We haven't seen that many since 2017, and at this point, I really don't know who will start to separate themselves from the pack. So, number 11, I've got the NFC West. You are all 2-2. The only division to achieve this, actually. I don't believe any of you are very good, but right now, if I had to pick, I would say maybe the Seahawks or the 49ers. Seattle, your defense has given up the second most points, so fuck you. You're trailing only the Lions. You are pretenders, which is why I'm gonna put the 49ers here at 11. Your offense looked better after Jimmy G got another week to dial it in. Or maybe Jimmy G's 7-1 record against the Rams suggests he simply owns them. Now, not the way Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears, more like a timeshare. Jimmy G partially owns them. And the timeshare is just a 5-minute walk to the beach. Well, a 5-minute walk to the train that takes you to the beach. Anyway, Deebo Samuel, beast. He literally jumped from 43rd to 3rd in yak because of Monday night. But through 4 games, you actually have the stingiest defense in the NFL. San Francisco, 11.5 points per game allowed. The Bears scored the most against you week 1 in the Crocodile Mile game. It's hard to argue, though, that any safety in the NFL is playing better than Talanoa Huafonga right now. And his pick 6 on Monday was the backbreaker for the Rams. Stafford, by the way, has thrown 8 pick 6s since 2020. Double any other QB. Number 10, I've got the Giants. All right, New York, here you are. 10. I actually think the 49ers are better than you, though. So why did I do this? I don't know. But you've won 3 games, and you're tied with the Eagles' defense in points allowed, 17.8. That's 9th best, and if everyone will pat the Eagles on the back for their D, so must we you. So must me to you. Look, Saquon Barkley in the bin but don't break defense is why you are winning close games. I think Brian Daboll is a hell of a coach, but until you figure out how to throw the football moderately effectively, I do not trust you. New York has just 558 passing yards this season. Second worst in the NFL, trailing only the Bears. Maybe Dan Jones with his ankle injury forces him to sit in the pocket and make some more throws. If you can beat the Packers this week, maybe I'll take you seriously. Number 9, the Buccaneers. Your only impressive win in my eyes, Tampa Bay, came week 1 against those Cowboys. That's right. But even that win is tainted because you did not get a full onslaught of the Cooper Color Rush experience. And if I can't use injuries as an excuse for my team, neither can you, Tampa. Neither can you. Now the Bucs actually look worse every week. And the Chiefs embarrassed you in prime time, which gives me very mixed feelings to see. Like if my mom divorced my dad, but it was for John Elway. Now Chris Godwin getting back into the mix is nice. That will help raise your 20.5 points per game on offense, which is currently worse than the Vikings and the Cardinals. 4 weeks in, and Leonard 4 net looks more like Leonard 2 net, averaging 2 yards per carry. Just 3 rushing attempts for -3 yards Sunday night for 2 net. But let's not criticize Tom Brady for abandoning the run and making the offense look like shit because he had a nice box score. I think Tom's learning what it's like to play for a team that is actually satisfied after they win a Super Bowl. Number 8, Chargers. Now I do applaud Justin Herbert, fully bloated, for playing through his rib injury and playing well. Like the Buccaneers, though, you've struggled to run the ball this season. I say it every week. But you rectified that with 3 rushing touchdowns from Austin Eckler on Sunday. Nice job. The Texans, though, will cure many offensive ailments. Here's the thing. You can run more, though, LA. Eckler had just 13 carries. 23 total carries in the game for your running backs. It's not always about the quantity, I know, and last week the runs were of the highest quality. Maybe your defense giving up 27 points per game makes it hard to stay committed to the run, or maybe if you ran more and kept the other team off the field for longer stretches, your defense would be better. I don't know. Brandon Staley has addressed his low T. He went for it on 4th down. The stay in Staley stands for stay aggressive. But for fuck's sake, quit asking your injured QB to throw the ball 40 times a game. 39 attempts last week and 45 the week before. Again, feed Eckler. Number 7, Ravens. Stop wasting leads. Stop wasting Lamar Jackson's prime. Please keep fighting with Marcus Peters, though, because that's funny. As bad as your secondary has been this season, which is still dead last, giving up 315.3 passing yards per game, or as Justin Fields calls it, a nice season total for passing yards, it is an opportunistic unit. 7 picks for the Ravens defense, 5 fumble recoveries. That ties you with another bird team, the Eagles, for most takeaways this season. Just don't take a quarter or a half off during a game, and you might be the best team in the league. Number 6, the Dolphins. Why am I not seeing more from Andrew Van Ginkel? That's all I want to know, Miami. Now, you did lose Thursday, but that was a dumb game you had to play in. Tua is out this week. No shit. So you get Teddy Roosevelt. This is the exact way you want to use Teddy Two Gloves. He will come in and lead you to a victory for a game or a couple games, and I'm very excited to see how Teddy performs with 10 days to prepare and with the 2 best receivers he's ever played with, in Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Now, Mike McDaniel referenced the Oscar-winning movie MacGruber in his presser.
And my cult favorite classic movie MacGruber that he watched and was like laughing with me.
I think your running backs might like them as well. Make a few more holes and help your backup QB this week, Miami. Number 5, I put the Packers here. The Packers' special teams is improved, but they are still not as good as one Bill Belichick in that department.
2nd and 4. Rodgers. Something was amiss.
Here's your weakness, Green Bay. Turnovers. A lack of turnovers. Just 1 pick from your defense. I thought your defense would be better. I thought they would create more opportunities for Rodgers. Now, Rodgers has thrown 3 interceptions this season already, which is usually how much he totals in a full season. You fumbled the ball away 4 times, more than my Broncos, all right? But Green Bay, a little bit lucky to be 3-1 as they try to learn to exist without Devontae Adams. Clean up those turnovers, and I think you're a very good team. Number 4, I've got J.J. Watt. We put a lot of attention on the NFL and the Dolphins for the Tua concussion, but JJ Watt had to have his fucking heart restarted, jump-started like a car battery this week so he could live. He cheats death, and he still plays in a football game on Sunday, and he's effective.
It was very tough. It's been a week. It's been a week, but happy to be here. Happy to yeah.
Just think about not playing today.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it's been tough, you know. It was just weird. Just weird. I have a baby on the way.
JJ Watt, you are a fucking legend. Number 4, for real, the Cowboys. This one's for Papa Grossi. Now, it's rare when a team loses a good quarterback and somehow finds a way to keep winning with their backup. A benchwarmer brew, if you will. Now, Rush is running that offense as efficiently as you could ask for. Factor in his head coach is Mike McCarthy, and I got Rush as my lead MVP candidate. Cooper Rush is the only quarterback this season with multiple starts who has yet to throw an interception. Now, I talked about the defense for the Cowboys last week, and now I'm starting to like what I see out of the Cowboys receivers. CeeDee Lamb is finding his groove, and Michael Gallup had a touchdown with just 2 catches. As he starts to work his way back into the lineup, he's gonna be a factor. And damn, Noah Brown is really a solid receiver who can make everyone forget about the Amari Cooper trade finally. Number 3, the Buffalo Bills. After week 2, it hasn't been pretty for the Bills, but I think this is the way the Bills fans like it. That whole Super Bowl favorite shit and blowing teams to smithereens, not your style, Buffalo. Give me the team decimated by injuries, who never gives up and still finds a way to get a win against a great team. You won a 1-score game, Buffalo. You scored with 13 seconds on the clock before halftime. I feel like you are exercising your demons. I mean, you are running those demons at full speed on that curved treadmill. Now, I'm not sure when corner Trey White will return, but Greg Rousseau is tied with Von Miller in total pressures at 14. Rousseau leads the team in sacks with 5. Come playoff time, if both of those guys are still producing, Buffalo gonna be dangerous. Number 2, the Chiefs. Andy Reid's the best coach in the NFL, and he doesn't get the credit for it. He's not young, he's not handsome, but he shows you play designs that you've never fucking seen before every single week. He's got more plays than a buffet. And number 1, damn right, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. You survived the curse, Philly. Luckily, you got the Jaguars and the rain. Trevor Lawrence looked like he had Kenny Pickett's hands without the gloves on Sunday. You recovered all 4 of Lawrence's fumbles, and you didn't even have to touch him to get some of those fumbles. Right now, if you played the Chiefs, you'd win. Why? Because you can run the ball. 50 rushing attempts against the Jaguars. What you want to do when the weather is shit. Miles Sanders averaged 5 yards per carry on 27 attempts. That's elite. 4 rushing touchdowns for your team, which makes you lethal in the red zone. With your ability to run so effectively, you're controlling the clock. The Eagles, 3rd best in the league right now in time of possession. 1st in turnover differential as well, +8. 5 picks for your defense, 5 fumble recoveries, thank you Trevor Lawrence, and just 2 picks by Jalen Hurts this season, and I'm not even sure both were Hurts' fault. Here we go. Time to spin the wheel to see who gets the curse. I'm gonna give you the Blackie magic. The blackest magic, the Dark Lord shall come for you, this team. You are fucked. Oh, no. Oh, it's 2. It's not the Bills. It's the Chiefs. You saw it. You saw it. It wanted to do the Bills. It wanted, but the Dark Lord said, no, 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 no. We're coming for you, Kansas City. We are coming for you. That is weird. I've never seen that happen. But suck it, Kansas City. Suck it. You're going down. Down, down, down. Red team's going down. Down, down, down. Cable guy. I do have Big Dick Patreon shoutouts for new patrons. M. Brandon Gonzalez. A winner. Shore Shorts. Viotech. Aaron Braham. Jason Maidment. Upping to 102 per year. Starman 2112. Dylan. Good month for Dylan's here. And Evan Gage. Thank you guys so much for your donations. Patreon.com/thatsgoodsports. That's how you support this channel. And every month we do a Zoom hangout for all $10 patrons and YouTube members. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports Power Rankings Week 5. Make sure you check out Tom Grossi's Power Rankings. We will compare our dumb lists Wednesday morning. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. The Grossi Perner Show live here on YouTube.